Greetings. It is rainy, it is windy, and it is the day after Orenthal. OJ, OJ, OJ done left us, y'all. He out of here. Okay, OJ is done and done. Shout out to you, OJ. 76, that's what's up. But he out of here now. That's, hey, you're lucky. Okay, you're lucky. OJ, man, listen. Ooh. All right, so I had to go to the Football Hall of Fame because I don't know what y'all talking about. I mean, gosh, just imagine coming on YouTube and all you see is this dude court pitches, and I'm like, y'all fucking see, like, this dude lived almost 80 years, had a crazy career, and this is what y'all doing? Oh, that's right. This is what y'all always have done, right? Always have done. It's all good, man. Listen, Hall of Famer, okay, class of 1985, all pro selections 5, combined net yards 14,368. Rushing titles 4, rushing yards 11,236, and 11 seasons. 11 seasons, that's 11 years. 11 years. So, quote by OJ, if you're going to be a superstar in sports or anything else, then it's your mind, not your body, that'll get you there. David Goggins. Can anybody say David Goggins? It's concentration. It's the ability to blot out everything that doesn't help you do your best. It's right here. You can take a screenshot. Okay, you can take a screenshot of this, because this right here, that was he dropping it right there. Okay. Man, look at that OJ. Man, I used to love me some OJ. All right, 2-time unanimous All-American from University of Southern California in the 1968, I wasn't even thought of in 1968. Heisman Trophy winner. And he was one of history's most heralded rookies when the Buffalo Bills selected him as the number 1 overall pick. Okay. Number 1 overall pick in the 1969 NFL AFL Common Draft. That's 1969. Man, y'all know what kind of accomplishment that was in 1969? Sorry, y'all, I had to plug my phone in. So he was ending his pro career with 11,236 rushing yards and 990 kick return yards. Simpson totaled 14,368 all-purpose yards in 135 games, and he scored 76 total touchdowns, 61 rushing, 14 receiving, and 1 via kick return. Just 1. Simpson was not an immediate success. However, it wasn't until head coach Louis Saban took over the Bills in 1972. I still wasn't thought of, okay? Like, nope. Well, by God, but, I mean, he could have did something else with them thoughts, though. Like, that Simpson's full potential was realized from 1972 till what? 1976. Okay, yeah. So he led the NFL in rushing 4 times in 5 seasons, and his 7,699 rushing yards during that span was number 1 in the NFL by some distance, with no other player coming within 25,500 in yards. Listen, they didn't come close, is what they're saying. They didn't come close. Okay, this is OJ, the juice man. All right, whatever, Gucci. Many fans remember Simpson's sensational 1973 MVP season, okay, when he became the first back in NFL history to rush for more than 2,000 yards with 419 rushing yards in his final 2 games of the year. And y'all talking about what? Man, bye. Y'all act like that's all you can talk about when it comes to OJ. Like, really. I mean, anywho, ain't got that kind of time. All right. Corny. So, he had 419 rushing yards in his final 2 games of the year. And Simpson broke Jim Brown's. Y'all don't know who Jim Brown is? You won't if you keep talking about that damn trial. Hey, don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. All right. Well, Simpson, he broke Jim Brown's single season rushing record, 1,863 in 1963. 333. And ended the season with 200. Got another 2003. 333. All right, yards in his 143.1. 333 rushing yards per the game that season, and it remains the highest mark in league history. If y'all don't know what the 333 is, it's the Illuminati, okay? Some consider his 1975 campaign even better. Simpson put up a career high 2,240 what? 333 yards from scrimmage, and he scored and a single season record of 23 okay. Oh my god, touchdowns. Okay, 16 rushing and 7 receiving. Okay, hold on, let me plug my phone back in now. All right, there we go. All right, cool. All right, so by the end of his career, he made 6 Pro Bowls in 1969 and 72 to 76. Okay? Did I say balls? I meant Pro Bowls. He made 6 Pro Bowls. You understand me? Y'all over there talking about what now? Yeah, out of here with that. All right. Okay, he was the first team All-Pro selection 5 times, 72 to 76, and he was named to the NFL All-Decade Team of the 1970s. The juice. Okay, the NFL 75th anniversary. Oh, I don't think they like me. 75th anniversary all-time team and the NFL 100 all-time team. This was the what? The motherfucking man. Okay? Why you playing with it? This was the man right here, okay? The juice. This is the man. Yeah, they say he had cancer or whatever. All right? That's a terrible way to go, but you get to deal with nothing here no more. So shout out to OJ, okay? Ending his pro career with 11,236 rushing yards, 2,142 receiving yards, and 990 kick return yards. Simpson totaled 14,368 all-purpose yards in 135 games, and he scored 76 total touchdowns, 61 rushing, 14 receiving, and 1 via kick return. Just so you sure now. Just so you sure. All right. Y'all, listen, they got a whole tribute over here. A whole full article they done on this guy and his career. His record-setting running back career. What? And they put this together today? Dang, that's what's up. I like this. I respect the heck out of this. You know, hey, let's see what else they got in here that might be. Yeah. So he was elected into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1985, which was his first year eligibility. I'm just saying. And he was the first player to reach a rushing mark many thought could not be attained in a 14-game season when he topped 2,000 yards. Okay, says Jim Porter, president of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. His own field contributions will be preserved in the Hall's archives in Canton, Ohio. All right, gotta go see. So they ain't have too much else in there. Now, that's football. That's football. It's football. This dude wasn't just the juice man. Okay, he wasn't just a serious, amazing football player. He was a hunk of a something wanted by everybody, and he sure got his play in movies. If y'all didn't see The Naked Gun, I don't know. I have to look at one today because I don't even think I would be feeling it because I was kind of not feeling it then. Okay, I wasn't feeling it a lot. There's Leslie Nielsen. I was just like, I only watched it because OJ was in it. I ain't gonna lie. But, they went strong. I don't know how many, parts they had. But when they got to 2.5, I was like, are they serious right now? It was so silly, so corny. But I guess it was good to also see him in that kind of light and not so serious. So apparently he was in student exchange. I don't know. I haven't seen that. Never heard of it. But when I pull up his movies, then this is what I'm getting. Back to the Beach. I don't know. This one, Hamburg and Hilly. All right, Cocaine and Blue Eyes. That look like something might be good. I'll have to check that one out. All right, and this one has no name. Detour to Terror. So some of them, they don't seem to have the names unless I click on them and go through all that. I'm just showing y'all dudes in a lot of movies. Okay, and this is probably not all of them. So he had a okay, let's go to his IMDb. There we go. He had a very thorough career. I mean, I'm talking about listen, you steal my stuff, I come get it too. Probably. I mean, like Naked Gun 33.5. Don't that sound crazy? Don't that sound crazy? Naked Gun 2.5. Like, the movie was silly. If you ever saw it, if you didn't, you can probably check it out. But I don't really think you missing much because you're going to probably be like, man, y'all was watching that? Listen, we watched it because OJ was in it, okay? The Towering Inferno. I didn't know he was in that one. But you can go on his IMDb and check out what all he has done. They even talk about his football career over here, but we want to know what movies he was in. So it's like you gotta scroll. That's crazy. But OJ also has children, so I think he has 5. He had Justin with his wife. What was her name? Well, they had 2 children together with Justin, who should now be, according to what People Magazine, 35. He had Sydney. Yes, Nicole. That was her name. I think those were the only 2 that they had, and he had a previous wife, Marguerite Simpson. She's so pretty. And they had a daughter, Arnell, a son, Jason. And they're saying here that Jason is 53 now. Wow. He has Arnell, who is 55. So that's leaving somebody else. I'm not sure who. But it seems like this is as far as they got on People Magazine. His children are not public figures from what I understand. I know they was messing with his daughter not too long ago. Trying to say her and Nicole, I mean, her and Chloe, was it Chloe? It was sisters and whatnot. But shout out to OJ. He did his thing. He came, he conquered, he dealt with everything that came with that. I don't know what y'all talking about because none of y'all there. All right. At any time for anything, especially when you claiming he done took somebody's life. So whatever. Let's see. When was it that this woman passed away? Because I'm trying to understand something. Yeah. So, because everybody's mentioning it, so I can go ahead and say what I always been saying and what I will continue to say. That y'all silly. Just my opinion. Just my observation. It's like you kind of remember this to a certain extent, but at the same time, this was 1994. Shit, that was my graduating year. I was 18 years old. All I know is dude did not, I understand they came out with movies and documentaries, and I'm not going to say I haven't watched any of them. But at the same time, we can go back to the court and we can go back to the results of the court. Because that's where it begins and ends at, to be honest with you. But it don't mean nothing to y'all. It's crazy because I'd have been suing a lot of y'all. However, from what I understand, when Simpson eventually did get out, after y'all finally got him on something... he was on Twitter and he was on TikTok and he was, I guess, I don't know, because I really wasn't looking at all that. But according to what people are saying, they feel like he was being funny, mocking and all that. I mean, at the end of the day, my thing is like, y'all some judgmental. We all are. I mean, we all are. But what you expect dude to do? Y'all been saying he did it no matter what the court said. No matter what his judgment was, y'all keep saying the same thing. He did it, he did it, he did it. And you got all this shit to talk freely. Like you can just talk shit like that about somebody who was found not guilty by the courts. I mean, I think he took the nice way. He took the uppity way. I think he was real classy about that thing there. Okay. And if you can't love the things in life, because at the end of the day, none of y'all lived his life. None of y'all had his wife. I know that's what a lot of people are mad about. All right. Nobody, had those children. Nobody made those records. Nobody played in those movies and whatever the heck else he did in his life. Do I have my own theories about what probably happened? Kinda, but I say only kinda is because I really ain't watched a lot of stuff that y'all watched. I heard about the book, but it was some a documentary or something, and I don't think it aired anywhere. I think it was just something I found on YouTube. And it was a lot of his recordings. I know there's been many done, and I can't remember which one this was. And it was mainly his voice speaking. I can't remember the time period. I can't remember if it was soon after or, a few years after. But a lot of stuff that he was saying, I was kind of like, huh? So I just really didn't want to explore further than that. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to join it because y'all look so miserable when y'all be doing that shit. Y'all be looking silly as hell. I just watched partial of another guy who is really like saying some crazy stuff. He saw him on Twitter or whatnot. TikTok, I think. And he just couldn't help it. But it's like, from all the way down to comedians, celebrities, all that, to me it just looks like it's an overall census that you all are being required by your freaking handlers to say that this man did this shit, which is weird, super weird. Because again, would they not have got him if they could? because they really wanted to, but they didn't. And y'all swear because he was this and he was that. He did it. Well, the courts, again, said he didn't. I don't know if y'all remember that part, or you just like, hey, forget all that. That didn't happen. This is what happened. This is how y'all sound. And that's cool. That's cool if that's how you want to feel. But again, 76, hope you live that long. And that's not even being nice, because I don't even think it's cool to be living that long, especially nowadays. But hey, he did it, and he did his thing. He handled his business. And it's like, look, everywhere I go, all I can see is the trial. I mean, I'm Googling the dude. Hey, shout out to, the Hall of Fame for putting up this. Now, to be fair, we're going to put in O.J. Simpson. Okay. And we're going to start over from there, see what we get. O.J. Simpson court pictures. Okay, that's a nice little picture. Hey, I saw something. Hold on.
Single mom on the rough side of San Francisco. His way out.
I think this was it, because they're going to show him, like, doing a brief interview when he was, like, at the beginning of his football career. Like, dude, this dude right here, this is a legend. I don't care what y'all talking about. It's a legend right here. Come on with it. Come on. I can't get it.
Born Orenthal James Simpson in 1947, he was raised by a single mom on the rough side of San Francisco. His way out? Football. A college star at USC, he was drafted by the Buffalo Bills, where he had a record-setting NFL career, including a league MVP. He retired as one of the best to ever play the game.
Facts.
And for OJ, the spotlight never dimmed.
Nobody does it better.
Transitioning into a successful career in TV and movies.
That's great.
He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1985, the same year he married his second wife, Nicole Brown. The couple had 2 children, but apparently a rocky marriage
I'm sure
that included allegations of domestic abuse.
Video, hold on. I'm sure it goes down to, the YouTube didn't want to let me pause the corny ass shit. Yeah, it goes downhill from here, because this is all y'all can talk about. Very, very good, very good, very good.
Just learned
the man's right here.
After a battle with cancer, he was 76 years old. Mark Brown takes a look back at his life. O.J. Simpson, famous for his athleticism as a football player and personality as an entertainer, and infamous for the crimes he was accused of committing. Born Orenthal James Simpson in San Francisco, July 9th, 1947. Simpson gained national attention as a running back at the University of Southern California, winning the Heisman Trophy his senior year.
1947.
I would say the guys don't want to lose. We feel we can beat anybody, anytime.
Simpson was the number 1 pick in the 1969 NFL Draft, selected by the Buffalo Bills. He won MVP in 1973 after becoming the first NFL player to run for 2,000 yards in a season.
Honestly, half of y'all talking shit about OJ, you ain't lived through enough stuff to be running your mouth like that, and you sure ain't done enough. You sure ain't done enough. You talking a whole lot of crap off of a verdict that was actually the opposite of what you're saying. But since you're the expert, why aren't you a judge, or why aren't you on somebody's jury? I don't know. Why didn't you get it overturned? Why didn't nobody get it overturned? Oh, what? I'm just saying. Y'all be doing all that talking.
In the NFL, 9 with Buffalo, the final 2 with his hometown San Francisco 49ers. He went into the Hall of Fame in 1985.
But really, it's secondary if you win or lose. It's how you play the game in life and on the field that really matters.
Simpson's popularity on the football field translated into a successful acting career with such movies as The Towering Inferno, Capricorn 1, and the Naked Gun trilogy. He showed off his running ability in commercials for Hertz rental cars. He was also a sports broadcaster.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. I always wanted to play with this guy. Now I'm on a team that is a pretty exclusive team at that.
O.J. Simpson married his first wife, Marguerite Whitley, in 1967. They had 3 children together. The couple divorced in 1979. In 1985, Simpson married Nicole Brown. They had 2 children together. In 1989, Simpson pleaded no contest to spousal abuse. The couple divorced in 1992. It was on June 12, 1994, that Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ron Goldman were found stabbed and slashed to death outside her Brentwood home. After gathering evidence, police issued an arrest warrant for O.J. Simpson. He was expected to turn himself in, but instead became the subject of the now infamous low-speed pursuit. He was the passenger in a white Ford Bronco driven by former teammate Al Cowlings in a 2-hour chase.
This is AC. I have OJ in the car.
After leaving attorney Robert Kardashian's Encino home, Cowlings and Simpson drove into Orange County, the chase ending at Simpson's Brentwood home on Rockingham Avenue, where Simpson eventually surrendered. The next year, O.J. Simpson was tried for the murders of Brown and Goldman in what was called the trial of the century. Simpson's dream team of attorneys included Johnny Cochran, who aimed to convince the jury that a bloody glove found at the crime scene did not belong to O.J. Simpson.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
After a nearly 9-month trial and less than 4 hours of deliberations, the jury reached a verdict in October of 1995. Judge Lance Ito had the jury wait a day to allow attorneys who had left town to return. The LAPD went into full tactical alert, setting up barricades outside the criminal courts building. And the next day, the jury came back with not guilty verdicts for Simpson.
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant Orenthal James Simpson not guilty of the crime of murder in violation of Penal Code Section 187A, a felony upon Nicole Brown Simpson.
For
Look
Simpson's
at his
team,
fake friend. Look at this Kardashian.
relief, while the families of Nicole Brown and Ronald Goldman were in disbelief, and Simpson supporters in the crowd outside the courtroom let out a cheer. O.J. Simpson returned to hugs at his Brentwood home. However, a 1997 civil trial found Simpson liable for the wrongful deaths of Brown and Goldman, and he was ordered to pay $33.5 million in damages. In September of 2007, Simpson was arrested for armed robbery in Las Vegas. Simpson led a group of men into...
Now, you know, damn, don't this immediately reminded me of Tupac and Suge and them. But I forgot about that civil case. I'm not sure how that went because I forgot about it, like how they were able to find him liable, but that's interesting. I mean, I would go get my stuff back too if I got to pay somebody millions. Ooh.
A room at the Palace Station Hotel Casino to recover sports memorabilia he said had been stolen from him.
You know, I wasn't there to hurt anybody. I just wanted my personal things, and I realized I was stupid of me.
In October 2008, O.J. Simpson was found guilty.
That's crazy.
Verdict. We, the jury, in the above entitled case, find the defendant, Orenthal James Simpson, as follows. Count 1, conspiracy to commit a crime. Guilty.
Simpson was sentenced to 33 years in prison. He served
For conspiracy to commit a crime? I mean, did y'all get him on some other stuff? It was just that? Oh, shit.
nearly 9 years in Lovelock Correctional Center in Nevada before being released on parole in October of 2017. It was in June 2019 that Simpson returned to the public eye, this time on social media. Mark Brown, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Again, that news just breaking. O.J. Simpson dead at 76 years old. We will have continuing coverage on this story.
Hey man, listen, I'm an O.J. fan. Always have been. Always will be. Okay. So, again, just a little friendly reminder. There was so much more incredible things going on about this dude. Other than that shit y'all talking about. Okay. Rest in peace to the people who lost their lives. I wasn't there just like y'all wasn't there. Yep. And neither one of us is on the case. Neither one of us was at the trial. Even if you were at the trial, you actually weren't serving there, in any legal way. And, the juries of his peers, they made their decision. So that's that, Bo. Rest in peace to the Jews. Ah, you lucky devil.